Packers by 3. The over is 51 last I checked. So
I'm definitely on the Packers side here. I think 3 is kind of low, especially considering they're at home. Like, I think they deserve, is it 3.5 now? Well, I would buy that down to 3. I think 3 is like where I'd want it to be. I think 4 is probably where it should be, and that's where it opened. But yeah, I would take Packers at 3. And then it's hard to take the under in a Bucs-Packers game. But I think I would. Just considering how cold it's going to be, the weather, the way the Packers play, like, are probably going to play, which is a lot of like ground and pound, short passes. And the Bucs defense looked okay last week. Like, their corners showed up. I don't think they can stop Devontae Adams, but like maybe they'll make it a little difficult on Rodgers to throw the ball. What do you think about these?
Yeah, I think I'm with the under here. 51.5 is a high number, and I like Packers. I like the under. I'm going to take each of those, and I'm going to tie them together as well. So
on a tease or on a parlay?
On a tease.
Okay.
Like, in no instance will the Packers be losing this game by more than a field goal, right? You buy them to +4. You buy the under to 58.5. I think probably the oddsmakers did a good job. I see like a 27-24 outcome with a garbage time Tampa touchdown. But yeah, I'm all over Green Bay here. And, it's similar. I've had this marked on my calendar for over a month. I think this is one of the great opportunities for gamblers this season. Like, it's Aaron Rodgers. Is he going to lose 3 straight NFC championship games? Tom Brady's a public team himself, so There's value in backing the Packers here.
Yeah, exactly. Man, yeah, it's so hard to bet against Tom Brady. But yeah, if he's going to lose any week, it's going to be this week.
Yeah, 100%. And I do feel like the Kansas City Bills game is such a crapshoot that, you just kind of throw your hopes for the weekend to the Packers, and then you just throw a few lines in the water otherwise. Do you have any predictions for team total?
Where do they sit? Do we know?
Team total predictions. I don't know if we can pull that up if you are manning the battle station for us, Sammy, if you could do it. And while we're here, just check out the propsnetwork.com. Smash subscribe on that YouTube interface, because you see that those odds comparisons we are dealing with here, they are at the push of a button. They're worldwide. You can get great comparisons. And now smash subscribe, and we will help your gambling journey. And now, if we will go back to the journey of total points scored for these teams, we see the bands are 31-40 for the Packers is plus 360. We see that 21-30 is plus, is that 850?
There's no way.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's total.
That's total. Oh, total match points band.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do need to remind the viewers that these glasses are very thick, and there's no way for me to I have a great setup here, but I can't expand the window of the Restream monitor share past a certain point, so I got to look in and squint.
So for team totals, Bucs are at 24, Packers are at 27, which is exactly what you said the score is going to end up.
Whoa.
I think I would like the, man, now that I'm looking at the totals, it's like I kind of like the over for both, but then that would mean that I like the over for the game. So I'm going to lay off these totals for sure. Not touching. I think if I had to pick them, I would take the under on the Bucs and possibly the over on the Packers.
Yeah, and I think with the weather, these are kind of the high limit things. So I do kind of like that under as a tease candidate all over the weekend. So, rather than team totals, I would advise that. So I think that under probably hits if you tease it with either side. Is that crazy? You tease that to 58.5. I think the Bucs to plus 10, the Packers to plus 4. Either of those feels pretty good to me.
Yeah, totally.
And that's a pun intended or what?
No. Never.
Sorry, guys. So
I would never.
Let's move on to the AFC Championship game. A lot of people, they're kind of upset that Brady and Rodgers is going first, and like, this is the way it should be.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's not feature the old guys in the starting roles. Let's have the 25-year-olds who are the best who've ever done it feature like superstars. Imagine that. We got the Bills plus 3 points visiting the Chiefs. Pull up that Props Network tool. It opened at 1, but that was an injury concern. So, yeah, they're going to sit this at 3. It ain't going anywhere but 3.